I'm gonna go ahead and play that. So let's talk about weave. And the weave we're going to be talking about today is the Valencia Rose hair extensions, which I bought a couple of months ago. And I'm just now doing the video on them because I wanted a lot of time to be able to wash them and wear them and style them so I can let you guys know an honest and thorough review on how I feel about them and if I would purchase them again. So if you guys would like to see that, then stay tuned to the end of the video where I will be giving you my final thoughts on the hair extensions. Keep on watching and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys! Hey guys, so I'm going to be showing you how the Valencia Rose hair extensions came to me. I'm in the bathroom and I've got Megan Tonjes on my laptop next to me in here while I'm in here because I like to watch YouTube videos when I'm doing my hair and I love Megan Tonjes. So if you aren't subscribed to her, check her out. She's amazingly talented and she's just got the best personality. And she's an inspiration for body positivity for plus size girls and girls of any size. So moving on. So this is the bag and this is the carrier that the Valencia Rose hair extensions came from. It's DHL Express. And I have to say right off the bat I was not very happy with Valencia Rose because it does say on their website that it takes 10 to 14 days I believe to receive your package if you're in another country, and they are based in the UK. I'm in the United States, so you know, no big deal. I expected to wait, but it actually took like 20 days and I had contacted customer service twice. They told me because it was processed hair it was taking longer, even though I advised them that online they said it was in stock. So that was kind of the first impression I got from them, but eventually the hair came. As you can see, it says Valencia Rose. I've been waiting to use it just because I am happy with the hair extensions I currently use. I have two different companies that I purchase hair extensions from that I really like. But you know what? I thought I'll see what all the hype is. They're having a 30% off sale. So that is the only reason I purchased them. They are 20 inches, or no, I'm sorry, 22 inches. And they are in Brazilian, I want to say. You also get this. And there is my girl, Time the Infamous. Love her on YouTube. And I believe that's Nitra. Also on YouTube. I could be wrong though. And let's see. There was an invoice that said what kind of hair it was. Oh, here we go. Brazilian virgin hair, 22 inches in the color 613, which I got because obviously I'm going to dye over it. So it comes in 2 boxes like this. I just got 2 packages. I don't remember what the weight was, but let me try to set this down. Maybe here. Okay. So if we open up the package, it comes like this, like most hair extensions, and a little hair net. And I did get the clip-ins. As you can see, that's what it looks like. And let's go ahead and take it out of here. And I've already opened these, and the first thing I noticed right off the bat was split ends, or evidence of breakage. And this bundle actually doesn't seem as bad as the other one. But as you can see, there's some hairs sticking up, evidence of breakage there. So obviously it's a process. They had to bleach it, but maybe they overdid it just a little bit. Let's see. So this is what the hair looks like. The ends are a little fried, a little split. But again, it was processed, so there is going to be at least some degree of damage and breakage. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and unwrap this. The hair does feel very soft, but I mean, you're paying a lot of money for it, so it should feel soft. And that's to be expected of all hair extension companies, because if the hair isn't soft on its own, they usually do a silicone coating on it that will make it feel soft. So these are going to be put through the test when I wash them and color them. These are not even the right ones. Mine were supposed to be clip-ins, and these are wefts. Are you kidding me right now? Ooh. Mom, I'm not liking that. These are getting real tangled. I'm not sure how I'm feeling these. This is going to be a project. Project I was not expecting to have to do. Okay guys, so now that you've seen the video, I'm going to go ahead and give you my final thoughts, show you live example or show and tell display of the hair extensions, and let you see what they look like in their current condition today. So basically what the story is, and I have some notes here so I don't miss any points. Basically what the story is with these hair extensions is, when I purchased them, I don't think there was a weight on the box, and I can't remember what they told me the weight was, but usually I tend to order hair extensions between like 200 to 220 grams of hair, and that can change, but usually that's enough for my head. And as you can see, my hair is pretty thick, especially when I style it. These extensions are not the Valencia Rose hair extensions that I'm currently wearing. I felt like right off the bat, like I said with the shipping, that kind of left a negative impression on me, because I felt like at the end they were kind of just trying to rush them to me, to get them to me, but maybe they weren't even the right hair extensions. As you saw on that piece of paper I showed a clip of in the video, it said sample. So I'm not really sure. Again, I also thought I was getting clip-ins, and I'm not sure if that's my error or theirs, but I ended up getting the wefts. And as you saw from just right in the beginning of the video, when I'm taking the hair apart, it tangled and matted up pretty badly. I've never had hair extensions do that to me ever, like right out of the package. So that was a big red flag for me, and that caused a lot of concern for me. With the price and everything, I believe they were $250, but I want to say with shipping, which was extremely expensive since they came from the UK, it was more like $300 or between $300 and $400. And basically, when they told me what the weight was, I expected, you know, a certain volume of the hair, a certain thickness to the hair. And I've been wearing hair extensions for years and years, almost a decade. And hair extensions of other brands in the same amount of weight seem to be enough for my hair, but for some reason these ones just did not give me enough thickness or enough volume to blend with my hair. So if I were to wear them straight, there was a distinctive difference between my hair and the hair extensions. It looked very unnatural. It didn't blend well. So I'm not sure if they were mistaken on the weight of the hair, or maybe it's not really that weight. But to me, they seemed a lot thinner than any other hair extensions and a lot less hair than any other hair extensions I've purchased. Not going to be enough for you if you have thick hair. I don't think it will be enough for you, just based on my personal experience with them and how they blended and meshed with my own hair. And then as far as the tangling and matting goes, I felt like they were constantly tangling, constantly matting, and then when I would brush them, I felt like I was losing a lot of hair and they were shedding frequently. I just felt like the hair extensions were getting thinner and thinner and thinner in a very short amount of time. And the last time I wore them was that picture in the video of me at the concert with Somo. And I remember getting out of the concert, getting back to our hotel, my hair was very snarly and tangly, and so much so that I couldn't even take the extensions out individually. I basically just unsnapped all of the clips and pulled the hair extensions out in like one big nest of tangles and snarls and mattedness, and I basically left them like that for a long time and just stopped wearing them after that, because to me that's just unacceptable. You don't want your hair doing that out in public. It was just too much for me, to the point where I didn't feel it was worth it to wear those hair extensions anymore. And I basically haven't worn them since then, which I want to say was in October. So basically this is the condition of the hair extensions today. I did untangle them a little so you guys could see them, because like I said, they were just in a big tangled up ball last time that I wore them. So basically this is what the hair looks like. And this is what the ends look like. As you can see, the ends are pretty damaged, pretty processed. They're very split. As you can see, they're kind of like getting puffy and frizzy right in this chunk of hair. I don't know if you guys can see that. And they're just so thin in this chunk of hair. It's almost like, you know, a lot of hair has fallen out, particularly in that place. So that's one of them. And the tracks were a little different to me. They seemed like they were rounded, so they were kind of difficult to sew, and the tracks were very thick and uncomfortable in my hair, but I feel like if I hadn't double sewn them, I would have had to wear a ton of clips, you know, just a bunch of thin wefts, which I don't like having a ton of clips in my hair, so that really wouldn't have worked for me. As you can see, they get very thin at the bottoms. Very, very thin. So if you have any type of medium to thick hair, I just feel like these aren't going to blend with your hair unless your hair tapers and gets thin, you know, towards the bottom. So these ends are very damaged, and I really don't feel like they hold a style as well as any of my other hair extensions ever have. This one in particular is more true to how they tangle and mat. And as you can see, you know, this is all tangled and matted up, and it's not even, you know, in your hair. But when it gets tangled up in your hair, it's just a nightmare. And I just remember it felt like I was pulling these, just ripping them out of my hair. So as you can see right here, it's, I don't know why in the middle section especially, they tend to frizz up and tangle up and mat up. But yeah, and just lots of hair falling off of them when I run my fingers through them. And this is the last of the hair that I didn't sew. I don't have a ton left. This is it. And as you can see, this has only ever been washed and air dried, and it's very tangly. You know, I can't run my fingers through this smoothly. See, as you can see, and right there it's tangled. And it just gets very tangled within itself for no I was not personally impressed with the quality of the Valencia Rose hair extensions. For me, they were much too tangly, much too frizzy. I didn't like the thickness. I didn't like how they tapered off at the bottom. I didn't like the initial damage that I saw to the hair. I thought the ends in particular were extremely, extremely damaged. I believe mine were 22 inches, and I believe I've heard other people saying that they give you a little extra length under, you know, assuming that you're going to get them trimmed, which for me, I don't like to have to take my hair extensions somewhere to get them cut. So, I mean, I never do that. I never get my hair extensions trimmed or cut anywhere. So for me, I feel like I want what I paid for. I don't want to have to go and do more work after I'm paying all this money for a product which I expect to be, you know, in wearable condition as soon as I get it. So I was not impressed with the Valencia Rose hair extensions. I wanted to really like them, but I do have 2 to 3 brands of hair extensions that I trust and I've used for many years, and I really need to be careful. And I did get mine during the 30% off sale, and they were still, I believe, $250. So, you know, they can get pricey, and for me, I just feel like I can get better quality hair extensions for the same amount of money, that it's not worth the shipping and the quality of the hair I received from Valencia Rose hair extensions. I'm not saying you shouldn't go out and buy it. Maybe you would have a different experience than me, but I personally would not repurchase the Valencia Rose hair extensions. So if I've left anything out, I feel like I covered a lot, but if I've left anything out, if you guys have any questions, please, please leave them down below and I will get back to you, because like I said, I've been burned by other reviews here on YouTube, and you know, I try to keep it real. I try to be extremely honest. All my opinions are my own. I'm not being endorsed by any hair extension brands to talk badly about other hair extension brands or anything like that. I buy all my own hair, all my own. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for me. And if you guys have any other suggestions or products you would like me to talk about, go ahead and leave that below as well. Other than that, I will see you all in my next video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye guys!